Alright, what's up guys? This is the third and final video for today. It goes in line with the two previous videos I uploaded. So, now we're building a DIY board. We're going to buy some parts, or we have some parts laying around, and we want to figure out what works with what. You know, how do we figure this out? It's actually pretty simple. No worries. I'm going to explain to you real quick. You might see wattage, ampage, voltage. You see all these numbers. And a lot of times when you're shopping and you know nothing, you're going, well, let me look for the highest number. I mean, you know, that's going to be the best board, right? 2,000 watts, 3,000 watts, whatever it may be. It's not necessarily true, but what we're going to do is we're going to go over how this matches up and how do you figure out if the maximum wattage is 1,500 watts, how do you figure out what you can use? So it's pretty simple. Think of a garden hose. Your voltage is going to be the pressure coming out of the hose. The ampage is going to be the flow of the water coming out of the hose. Then the wattage is the amount of water that actually came out of the hose, which is the measure of the amount of work done when you're putting it to electronics. So it's easy. It's easy. Wattage equals amps times volts. Simple. Amps times volts. So I'm using a 36 volt setup. I have a 10 amp BMS, means it's pushing out 10 amps. Maximum wattage is going to be what? 360 watts, right? 36 volts, 10 amps, 360 watts. So if I have a 50 amp BMS, all right, with a 36 watt system, that's 1,800 watt maximum. Pretty simple, right? So the Genesis motors are 350 watts. Okay. So each motor can handle 350 watts. We know the voltage is 36 volts. What times 36 is 350? I'll spare you the calculator. It's 9.7. So we can use 9.7 amps to reach the maximum wattage of those wheels. You follow me? So you're going to use like a 20 amp controller, 20 amp BMS, whatever it may be. You understand? Now remember, you're using two motors, double it, one motor, single. So we actually have 750 watts that we're using, or 700 watts if it's two 350 watt motors. All right, you guys follow me with that? It's not too hard. And then what's the kV? That's the velocity constant. It's a rating of a motor. It's a way to rate the motor. So if all the numbers are correct, everything will definitely make sense to you. Real quick, think of a hose. Voltage is what? Your water pressure. Ampage is the actual flow of the water, and the wattage is actually how much water came out over a specific period of time. Alright guys, that's it. It's not too hard. So the last three videos I put together should be able to give you a little bit better idea of the electronics you're working with. The best layman's terms I could put it, for those of you who are getting into the electronic side but really don't know that much, there's a starting point. And then you can do a little bit of research from there going on out. But it's a really good starting point. Alright guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot. If I don't know the answer, I'll certainly figure it out for you. Contact somebody. I'll put you in contact with somebody, or I'll contact them. Either way, I'll be sure to help you out. As always, JoeKaiser.com. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Peace.